Did you know that the wind doesn't blow? No, it actually is pulled into a low pressure front. Hi, this is Christi with Mastering the Art of Life with Christi's Clarity every Friday at 10:10 here on Facebook. So, what am I talking about and who cares about the wind? Well, if you can become like the wind, like the low pressure front, and the wind will come to you everything you need. So think of it. When you stand in the wind, you feel it blowing on you, but it's actually pulling to its purpose, the low pressure front. So everyone is here for the same purpose, right? To somehow discover and find their own unique masterpiece to bring into the world. So how do you do that once you discover what that low pressure front is? Well, usually people make a business plan and they have to have everything lined out and figure out how to make that happen. Well, guess what? That's like standing in the way of the flow. Yes, you should do those things, but you don't need to know the big how. How am I going to do that? You see, the low pressure front is like the dream, like the vision. And as soon as you create it, everything, whether it's the business plan or the this or that, is going to come to you. But when you say, I'm not going to live my dream, live my masterpiece until I have everything set in place, then you are blocking the wind. The wind is forcing itself to get around you, and that's what's called struggle. So if you're struggling in your life, become the low pressure front. And even if you just can only do that several times a day, just be in the vision or the dream. I am the person who is living the brilliant life through da 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 da, and feel it, put it on, and try to put it on as often as possible. Set an alarm on your phone. Do whatever it takes, because the how is the thing that is the number one thing that is going to stop you from living your masterpiece, from the wind, from everything you need to become your purpose to get to you. Now, I've had times in my life like that. We all have, right? We have thought, what gets in the way? Why isn't I put together this? I did that. What can I do? Here's a tip for what you can do. One step at a time. And you can ask, whatever your higher power is, you can ask, what is my next step? Don't ask the big how. You know, the wind's still coming to that vision, right? And you're standing in the way. Say, what's my next step? And you can be stepping out of the way of allowing things to come. So, for example, I'm taking a group of people to Italy next April. And I don't have all of the enrollees that I would love to have to go on that trip. It's amazing. It's very different than any other tour programs. And so I'm sitting here going, what, first of all, I'm like panicking, right? There's part of me, all of us have it, that says, oh my gosh, maybe I should cancel, maybe. Well, I don't need to cancel until I have a date. I think it's in March sometime, that I need to let the hotel and the transportation, everything know that I'm not coming. But that's not even in my consciousness. That's a safety that I put in, but I am the low pressure front. Now, last year we went, and at the end of our time, we were at the final dinner, and our family, because this trip is special, we get to interact with the Italian family of my husband, and they took us on, they went with us on some of the tours. They invited us into their home to eat. And at the end, they said, are you bringing another group next year? And I said, do you want me to? And they said, yes. There, see that frequency? See that? So I stand here and step out of the way and just say, what's my step? Well, I found this great travel site, and people are sharing their stories. I'm going to just start by sharing my story of the trip last year. And if people love it, they're going to be attracted to me, right? They're going to know that that this is a different experience than they've ever had. So what can you do? First of all, dream it, right? And that's in the first 4 chapters of my book, How to Do That. And then secondly is get out of the way. That's the next 3 chapters, 4 chapters of my book. And now we are in the create when we talk about how to bring ourselves, be in balance with what is flowing to us. Step out of the way and say, what is my next step? This is Christi Karate on Christi's Clarity, and here's to your masterpiece. Thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments if today's Christi's Clarity resonated with you. If you like this video, I've chosen another of my videos that I think you'll like next.